Today, I'm going to show you tips, tricks and hacks to optimize your CTAs to the max. I'm Julie from Sleep Note, and I'm going to show you how to get out of your writer's block and inspire you to create irresistible CTAs that will convert your visitors in a jiffy. Have you experienced this? If you're supposed to write a convincing copy, an irresistible CTA, and you just can't think of anything. Well, I think we've all been here, and it's annoying, right? A call to action is just a button or a small sentence, but that doesn't make it less important. The first thing you need to do is to define the purpose and goal of your message. Do you want to capture leads? Do you want more customers? Or do you want more traffic on your website? Whatever the purpose is, your CTA should always support it. Next, a powerful CTA is short and precise. You don't need to write a long novel. A single sentence can easily do the trick. Take a look at this example from ManPacks. The purpose is clearly to convert visitors into customers, and it doesn't get more simple than this. It tells the visitors exactly what the product is and what they're expected to do. Let's take a look at another example. Maybe you want to collect leads for your email list and you offer something in return for their email. Well, here you should focus on what's in it for me. Let's take a look at a CTA from Floyd, which is great, by the way. First, they have a super enticing headline. The combination of a number, a dollar sign, and the word discount is a great CTA because it tells you exactly what you get in just a simple sentence. Second, they have included a short sentence with the condition of getting the discount. And finally, the CTA button is short and precise, and it focuses on the value. When you write your CTA, it's very important that you always tell the visitors what to expect when clicking the button. Don't just write subscribe or sign up. I see it all the time, and I can't emphasize this enough. Don't do it. Now, let's look at a few best practices when you format your CTAs. First, let's look at colors. The color of your CTA should always stand out from the background it appears on. If you choose colors that are similar to your background, you'll not be able to read the text. It might seem obvious, but I'm telling you this because I keep seeing examples of colors blending together, and it's often a good idea to use bright colors. But the bottom line is, you should always test different colors to see which works best on your site and for your specific purpose. Now, let's move on to fonts and sizes. My recommendation is to always use the same font throughout your website. Consistency shows control and expertise, and it might seem like an insignificant detail, but how would you feel if you visit a website with different fonts on each side? It wouldn't make a very good impression, wouldn't it? So choose a font that's simple and easy to read. So what about size? In this case, size does matter. Your headline should always be bigger than the rest of the text, but be careful, it shouldn't get out of proportion. The same goes with the button. It should fit the content, but don't make it bigger because you think more people will see it. Instead, use a different color to make it stand out. Now it's time to get creative. Do you sometimes feel like all creativity has left your body and all that's left is a big blank space? Don't worry. I'll guide you out of your writer's block so you can create powerful, high-converting CTAs. Now, when I say creative, I really mean unique and interesting. This way, people will notice you. But how? One way is to use humor. Humor is enticing and it draws attention, and this is a great example of using humor in a CTA. The headline draws attention and makes you intrigued to read the rest. The first part of the pop-up is really good, but the second part is a bit disappointing after an awesome introduction. Instead, they should have given a sneak peek into what their emails are about and why I should want to receive them. But there's a catch. Humor's not for everyone. If you decide to use humor, you need to make sure it's appropriate for your business. And as always, the best thing is to test what works best for you. That was all from me today. And I'm just going to sum up for you what we've just learned. You should define your goal and purpose before writing. You should focus on the value and the what's in it for me. Don't ever write subscribe or sign up. Be creative. Be unique and interesting by adding humor and test, test, and test again. Obviously, you're dying to start implementing all of these amazing tips, but before you do anything, hit subscribe right here. You don't want to miss out on even more invaluable hacks, I promise. And if you want to learn more about writing powerful CTAs and see more examples, click this floating box. See you next time, fellow geeks.